Hey, what's going on, guys? John English here, John English Technical Services. It's been a while. Just a little quick overview. We got our road bike in here. It's safer to ride in the inside of the room right now instead of on the streets. A little bit crazy out there. We have the 50 amp circuit now metered, and we're pulling about 4,400 watts on it, and it goes to a 50 amp metered PDU, which was a nice upgrade. We have the 48 port PoE switch from Ubiquiti. And so we've isolated everything that's mining on this PDU. We have the 3 KS2s and an FPGA E300, 2 mini Doge 2s running, getting Pepe, and an RX0, 4 KS0s overclocked. And yes, folks, we are still mining Caspa. All these KS2s, those two and that one are all underclocked. So they're actually pretty, it's using about 1,200 watts or more, 1,200 watts fewer than it would be if they were at stock clocks, which is just fantastic. We separated our salad. So we have the salad on the 30 amp twist lock PDU right there, and we're pulling about 1,700 watts, and it fluctuates beautifully. That's one reason why I like salad, because it's not a straight shot. Sometimes it's, okay, like right now we got a job, this thing is smoking hot, and I can take a look at the fan spinning it. There they are, spin on that 3080 Ti. And this is a PCSP Dell. I got one of these for free, and I liked it so much that I bought a second one. I didn't buy the first one, it was free, so I got a second one that was extremely cheap. And one reason why I like them is because they come with a 1,300 watt power supply, and you get 2 8-pin plugs, and then you also have 2 6-pins. So if you really needed to, you could convert these to an 8-pin adapter, and you might get away with without melting anything, especially on like a salad rig. It's not going to be mission critical to have that stuff going, but I don't know, to each their own. I like this setup because it seemed like a pretty good way of utilizing some what probably would have been end up becoming waste, like a waste item that just ends up in the landfill. So we got to reuse something. So yeah, I like this thing. 128 gigs of RAM, runs a 3080 Ti. It's always rented. I'm okay with that. It might not be the highest earner, but okay, like this guy right here, 3080 Ti. This is a little micro ITX build, and that thing's rented. It's great. We got another 3080 Ti here on a 500 watt power supply, and then another 3080 Ti right here. And this is rented. I can feel that is hot. 4090 is rented. That's great. This one, no spinny spin, but it's probably gonna get, the job will come up here pretty soon. And if I really need to, I can turn on with our little handy adapter. We turn on the Dell and see what's that smell. Oh, it's a Dell. And we are looking for a job. So I don't know. Let's see. I got a little red check mark. Oh, NVIDIA demand for the 4090 is now moderate. 3080 Ti is now moderate. Hey, that's nice. So yeah, we got a little balance of almost $200 on this one. That's great. So we'll just let that go up to about $220, and then you can pull out that $220 with the 10.5 tax or whatever they have on salad. So you got a little tax on salad, but if you've ever mined crypto, you're pretty used to taxes with either developers or pool fees and all that stuff. So it happens. But anyway, yeah. So that's what makes sense. We got the 50 amp circuit here running the miners, and then we have the 2 circuits over here. The 20 amp twist lock is the top plug, and that is running a Chia and a salad rig, and then the bottom is the only salad guy here from this 20 amp or 30 amp twist lock PDU came from Red Panda Mining. The dude sent it to me a couple of years ago. Super grateful. It's been a nice time, getting to know that guy's. Obviously, a lot of us have high regard for the man of the community. He is the man of the people. And yeah, major respects and thank you to that gentleman who sent me the 30 amp twist lock. So yeah, that's kind of what I've done here. I've kind of organized a little bit of salad, a little bit of mining, and then yeah, 12 card rig up here. This is all on Raven into Pepe coin. And Pep we got into in the summer. It's been doing really well. If you've been paying attention at all, there's been huge amount of opportunities in the last year to get into while before the bull run really kicked off. And then over here, got the print station, and with the little 4 terabyte drive, we're gonna mine some Chia or Space Mesh 2. And we got the Synology NAS, a little stereo setup, all hand-me-down. This guy, I need to get out of this guy. I gotta put a couple drives in and sell this off. This thing is this is better used for someone that could actually make use of it. Yeah. So this was a Dell. This is the first. What is this? Dell Precision T7600. Yeah, T7600. This is the first precision workstation that I've ever had experience with. This was a gift. Someone gave it to me, and we have. That's the wrong side. We got this thing's kind of cold right now. I wonder, it must be in between jobs, or maybe it needs to be checked. But anyway, this thing it came with a bunch of 10K Raptor drives, and the guy that gave it to me was really excited. He had an extra drive for me. He was all excited about this machine, and I wanted to give it a good home. And it sat in my office for like a week or two, and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this giant thing? And so I tore it apart, and I put Windows on it, put a solid state in there, took all the excess like RAID drives and all the hard drives out, because those old drives are going to cost you more to run just sitting there idle than a solid state. So when I saw that this had 64 gigs of RAM, even though it's DDR3, I said, hey, let's put this in Salad. Let's see what Salad does for it. And it's been rented quite a bit. Right now it's not hot, so it's not really rented at all. Maybe there's something I need to check on that. I won't get into that. That's not what this video is about. This is kind of just an update. But the DDR3 server style setups like this, they get rented. So that led me to buy another one. I got another one of these things for like a couple $100. It seemed like a pretty good deal for a complete system with a 1300 watt power supply that right out of the gate I could install Windows on it, punch the GPU in, and then that's it. I didn't have to go out and like do anything else. It's a complete workstation, and it kind of takes care of an e-waste. Like these things, this is e-waste. And think about these Dells, they suck. None of this motherboard's not standard. None of this stuff is standard. All these like plastic doohickeys and thermal stuff that they do, it's absolutely not standard stuff, and that can be a plague on our environment. So I try to come up with creative ways to use this, more appropriately, so we don't end up with just a burden for our next generation, which is going to happen regardless. But at least we tried, right? So yeah, I've been trying to keep the workstations clear. We have a lot of storage up here. I love these roof racks, these above head shelving. I keep all of my old boxes for my D-pin and my and some of the the computer components, like every 4090 box, and all the old school things, the GPUs and stuff, because there will be a day that I'm going to liquidate this stuff. We'll get rid of it, and when that comes, obviously we have some touch up. We got a little paint and other stuff to do to this facility, but that's for a later date. I got to work on a few other projects before I come in here and start fixing little anomalies like that. But yeah, so far it's been really good, folks. I hope you're doing well and staying grateful and focusing on your health and your well-being, and not letting that negativity get you. Right now it's the winter for a lot of us, and you can get affected by SADS, which is seasonal awareness affected disorder. I'm not sure if I got that abbreviation completely, but basically what it states is like, the sun's not shining, it's dark, it's cloudy, it's rainy, and this can make you sad. So it's really important to get out of your comfort zone, go to your gym, get on your treadmill, your bicycle, hit that weight bench or something, have a little bit of bedroom time with your lady or significant other, whatever that may be. But it's really important to right now it's always a good time to be grateful, but it's really important to listen and speak when it's appropriate, maybe a little bit less. It's also important to get out of your own way and be very kind to others, because not everybody's going to have the same opinion as you, or think in the same political light as you, or whatever the case may be. And the last 4 years and the current few weeks have been a big deal for a lot of people. And no matter what flavor or color, shape, size, whatever you are, there's different levels to this that are going to affect you. And I just would suggest that you carry yourself with an attitude for gratitude, and that you treat others the way you want to be treated. And then also really important too, it's just that's it. I guess that was it. I don't have to go any further than that. I don't need to elaborate any more than that. But that's really what I wish for you guys. I wish you get what you put out there. So if you're putting out good stuff, I hope you get good stuff back. I hope that you're helping your community. You've started a small business, or you're helping your folks, your family, because it's all temporary. None of us get out of here alive. And that is the main thing that we all have in common, is that we all eventually, we will all cease to exist. So what is your impact on this environment? What is your impact on this world? How are you treating your friends and your neighbors? Do you, like a lot of us do in the United States, cruise from one place to another and not even acknowledge the people around you, or even say hello? Just keep that in mind. And with that, it's been great. I hope you all are doing well. If you liked this video, show it with a stupid little thumbs up on the algorithm thing. I will try to make more videos at least once a month. If not, I'm going to try to do it once a week if I can. But I'm a growing individual. I have a lot of good things are coming for me. A lot of good things are coming for you. So like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on the notification bells, whatever it's going to help us communicate with each other. You can follow me on X at JohnEnglishTech.com or at JohnEnglishTech. I'm available. You can find me on YouTube. And if you want to talk or whatever, I'm available. My time is not cheap, but I'm not cheap with my time. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I wish you the best. Love you lots, and stay grateful. Peace.